Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello viewers, welcome once again to my channel. For those of you that are new, you are most welcome. Those of you that are existing subscribers, you are also most welcome. Today you find me outside because it's such a nice day, and I've decided to do a video at the request of people for how we get from here to the motorway. So as I said previously, I always like to go to places where I can point out all the areas that are around us. So our journey is going to take us out of this car park onto the carriageway and towards Huddersfield, and onto the M62, and then there is a little surprise there waiting for you as viewers, which I'm sure you will like. So we're going to go out of this car park through town slightly, because I do want to show you the bus station. It's not in the state that it was previously, and then make our journeys through to Huddersfield. So it will involve stopping and starting the video a few times in case we get stuck in traffic. Okay, so hopefully we can have a good journey, and as always I like to play some sort of music, either upbeat or Sufiana, and on our way there I've chosen some upbeat music, so I hope you like it. Okay viewers, we're making our way out of the car park. So we have been here before, this way out of Halifax towards Bradford, and we're gonna carry on. Okay, so we're not going to go on to the carriageway, we're going to make our way towards Winding Road. So if we were to go on the carriageway, we'd go right, but we're going straight ahead. Okay, so we're going to go towards town, but actually go past the bus station, which I don't know whether I did mention earlier is in a very different state now, because it is being demolished, and we are going to get a new bus station, no doubt in a year or two's time. These projects take a fair while. Oh, sorry about that viewers. So below us is Northbridge Leisure Centre, and ahead of us of course is town. So we are going to bear left. So ahead you can see the former council buildings where we've been before, and on this side you can't tell yet, but you will once we get around the corner. The bus station is being demolished. It's a nice sunny day, but it is actually very, very cold outside. So I'm sure you remember the landmarks from previous videos. This church spire over there. So we're going to go left, and that of course is winding road, and that takes us all the way to Huddersfield Road and through Skirkert, and then there, as you know, there's a carriageway and on to Huddersfield. So as you can see, there's a lot of construction taking place at the bus station. So all these places we visited in the earlier videos, viewers. To the right of us is the wool shops. And we are coming up to Square Chapel. We stopped at the lights again. I'll turn the camera off. Okay, we're on the move again. So if you recall, that is the railway station, and this road takes us out of Halifax via Huddersfield Road. I think this area is called South Parade. Behind there, what you see is the Shea football stadium. As I say, a very bright sunshine today. So the Shea Stadium is here. So this is Huddersfield Road. The road that you see there is the bottom of Skirkert Road, where I was previously, and at the top of that road, of course, is the way to Warehouse Tower. So what you see here is Huddersfield Road, a very, very built up area. We have a lot of residential properties here. Behind this wall, which I'm sure we'll see later as well, is Spring Hall, which contains a school and other government buildings, such as a registry office. So this road is Huddersfield Road, and it's going to take us to the motorway. And of course we have been here before when I showed you my former school. To the right of us is Calderdale Royal Hospital, which is a very, very large complex and would really form a video on its own merits. Okay, just as I was about to turn the camera off, the lights have turned to green. So to the right is Godley Road, and that is sort of the boundary of the hospital. So this small area is called Salter Hevel. It's going to lead us to the carriageway. So as you can see, there are going to be some road improvements. So normally it's quite a flowing road. So those of you that know the public houses, to the left of us, a famous building called Punch Bowl. As I've said before, behind this shrubbery is our main railway line. So we could go off this carriageway to the right, and that would lead us to villages such as Greetland and Elland. So I didn't know this roadworks was taking place. And thankfully it's only up to here. Once again, the area that you see up on that elevated hill is Elland. If we were to go off the carriageway here, that would take us to Brighouse. Can't believe how bright the sun is. This area is part of Elland as well. So if you remember from previous videos, this is going to take us to a spot called Ainley Top. We will enter a tunnel shortly, and then we'll start to see the signs for Huddersfield and the motorway. This is Ainley Tunnel. And this area is known as Ainley Top. If we were to go left, the first exit is Brighouse. If we were to go straight ahead, that is Huddersfield, but we're going to bear right, which is other parts such as the motorway. So we're on the section that's going to lead us to the motorway. So this motorway is the M62 and crosses the whole of the Pennines, starting in Liverpool and going right across to Hull. So we are going to join the motorway at Junction 24. Okay viewers, we're on the motorway now, and as you will have read from the title of this video, it's the house on the motorway. So the house on the motorway, or the farm on the house on the motorway I should say, is known as Stott Hall Farm, and we will see it on the right hand side. Basically it has been built right in the middle of this motorway. 3 lanes are on one side, and then the other 3 are on the other side. So there were many myths around Stott Hall farm. The main one being that the farmer wouldn't sell. That was not the case. It was merely the geology of the farm. It was far too soft for the motorway to be built, therefore they built the lanes around it. Okay, so we are going to approach it in about a mile or so, but I thought I would give you the introduction at this stage. Okay, so traffic is flowing nicely. It is rather busy for a Thursday, but at least it's flowing and the weather is fine. The other thing about this motorway is that it is one of the highest motorways in the UK. So we are at quite an altitude. So as well as this motorway, you can't really see, but to the left and to the right of us there are a number of reservoirs that serve the whole of this area, which of course starts in Halifax and goes right across to Wakefield. So this area is the top of Halifax, and further on we will see some moors which actually are close to Keighley. The area that you see to the right is Halifax, and if you remember I described Sorby Bridge. If you carried on that road, this is the area that you would end up in. Again, videos for the future. So the M62 contains a number of really nice bridges. This is one of them, and on this side, I don't know if you can see, is a reservoir. I don't know whether that is Scamondon Reservoir, but it's one of the reservoirs along the way. Okay, so the area of the farm has started. As you can see on the right hand side, that is the farm, and the lands on this side and on the other side belong to the farmer. And it wasn't very clear, but they have built a number of tunnels for the farmer to take the animals backwards and forwards. So what we're going to do, viewers, is leave the motorway at this stage, because I have shown you the area that I wanted to show. What I'm going to do is make a video of the return journey as well, and I think that's going to give us a clearer view. What you see on the right hand side is what's known as the moors, and further on it is what we call Saddleworth Moor, and it is really in the winter, you know, an inhospitable place, I would call it. Not my kind of place, but for other people, of course, it has its beauty. And the other thing that I'm afraid that is famous for is the Moors murderers. Two of the children were buried on that area, and the bodies never found. I think the criminals were called Ian Brady and Myra Hindley, who of course have both died. So we will be leaving the motorway, and I shall get out of the car and show you a few views that way. So this turn-off is known as the Saddleworth Turn-off. The area to our right is still Halifax and Keighley. So these signs on the left show you that the exit is about to approach, and it's measured, shows you the meter signs. So we are now off the M62 and we're going to bear left. So we're going to stop at a point, viewers. I'm going to show you the views, and then that is going to be the end of our journey. So we're going to bear left here. Go a little bit further up, and there's some parking spots further up, and then we shall make our journey back to Halifax. So I'm just going to show you some views outside, viewers. So this, viewers, is Saddleworth Moor, and in the background is what I would describe as the top of Halifax, and on to the right, although you can't see it very well, is actually the motorway going back. So this is the end of the first part of the journey. So I am going to film for the next part, but for now I will bid you farewell. As always, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. So as always I say, look after yourselves, look after others. Until the next time, goodbye. अपना ख्याल रखना, दूसरों का ख्याल रखना, दुआओं में याद रखना. अल्लाह हाफिज, खुदा हाफिज.